everybody for joining in. Okay, so obviously we've got some welcomes. We have some new cappers, some announcements. We're going to dig into training. We have a tech tip. And of course, we're going to talk coming soons and buyer needs and a contest. And wow, we're just going to have a whole lot of fun here. So, all right. So let's start with some official welcome to the 1120 real estate team.
Does mine get loud enough where you can turn yours off?
Michael Sargent in the house just joined the Reddick. So Michael, are you here?
Yes, I am.
So tell us a little bit about how career visioning went. Did Tina take you through the entire process?
Yes, she did. Yeah, it was great.
What was your biggest aha from it?
That's a good question. I think that process really works. I mean, I was really surprised how like on point it was, and it really kind of gave me a good focus. I mean, the process worked.
Awesome. Well, good. And then Dana, we have Dana who just joined us from Realty Executives. Are you on the call today? Did not text her ahead of time, so I don't know if she's here. I don't see her name. Let me just do a little scrolling. Well, when you run into Dana, please make sure to welcome her. So welcome. All right, and next we have, okay, so wait. Okay, just wait. Before we unmute ourselves and break glasses, no, just kidding. We don't have to break glasses. I have something really exciting to share. So apparently everybody is so worried about all of the glasses that I've been breaking that I've been inundated with cowbells. So I would first like to thank Ashley Andrews from Germantown. I would like to thank Chris Ruskowitz. I would like to thank Nicole Lasaki. Hers came with nail polish because she was so worried that the cowbell wasn't red that she painted it and then gave me the nail polish. And then, oh my gosh, look at these. These are like industrial. I'm going to need a pair of earplugs. These are ear something so I don't go deaf. These are from Tom Martin. So I will not be breaking glass anymore when we celebrate. So we have two cappers in the house. We have Katie Ninkovic and Kathy Whitaker. So unmute yourself. If you have a cowbell, ring it. Or if you have 17, ring them. Yay! This is so exciting. I love my cowbells. Thank you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need your attention. I need your attention. Everybody, focus, focus, focus. Look at me. Look at me. And if you don't have your face on here, show your face. I want to see your faces. I missed your faces. Miss your faces. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. There's like multiple screens here. Okay, so I have some really exciting news to share. So Keller Williams came out with a contest. The contest runs from November 1st to the end of February. And what Keller Williams International is doing, which they have never done, is they are actually giving away $1 million. 1,000,000,000. $1 million. Did you hear that, people? Right? $1 million. So what they are doing is they are awarding team leaders this money. And there's certain little increments along the way. The grand gold medal prize is $100,000. The gold medal prize is $100,000. Now, when Michael Phelps went to the Olympics, I do not think that he went to the Olympics to get a bronze or a silver. He went to the Olympics to get a gold. And I am telling you right here, right now, that I am in this competition to get a gold. And the way that we are going to win gold is $100,000. So when they proposed this, I was like, we are on board. Now, here's what's interesting. The team leader wins the $100,000. I immediately in my head was like, wait a second here. I have an entire team. And my big why, if anybody's ever come into my office, my big why is to model systems of growth and independence such that I provide abundance and inspiration to everybody around me. And abundance to me is, if I win the gold medal, I want to share it with everyone. I want to share it with my leadership team. I want to share it with my agents, everyone. And so I put together a plan. When I win this $100,000, I will be sharing it with the entire leadership team because it is a group effort. The other thing in my head is I was like, well, what about my agents? Like, I want to also share the winnings with them. And so on the next slide, I'm going to explain a little bit more. So are we all listening? Are we excited? Like, are we excited to win the gold medal? We're excited. I know I can hear it. I hear it. Wait, are we excited? Somebody tell me. I need to hear
Yeah, we're excited.
Yes, woo!
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So here's how this works. So in the Keller Williams world, when we bring on an agent that is an experienced agent and they categorize what we call an R2, okay? Somebody who joins us that has closed at least 8 transactions in the last 12 months, okay? At least 8 transactions in the last 12 months. They come on board. What this means to you as an agent, several things. One, if you are newly licensed and you are looking for open houses, we get more open houses. Whether you're newly licensed or experienced, when you drive down the street, there's more Keller Williams signs, so it makes your world and your life much easier when you meet with a seller. There's no longer that Keller who. When we're looking to add more people to our tech tribe, we bring on people who are smarter than me and actually have a passion for technology, and they want to do that. Then we have more people who join us who are maybe raising their hand and they say, hey, wait. I don't want to just be an agent, but I'm really interested in a leadership role. Then we have more agents that can help out and be transaction mentors in our productivity coaching program. Hey, listen, guys, listen. When I took on this team leader role, I signed a contract that said I'd only be in the role for 13 years. I'm looking for the next team leader. The only way, I'm just kidding. That's really didn't sign 13 years. It's just a joke that we have that we're always like, oh, in 13 years, we'll be here. So, but it may be 13 years. You never know. I could win the lottery, right? When you become a team leader, it's pretty amazing. All opportunities are available to you. So we cannot have these opportunities or fill all these roles unless we have more producing agents. So the contest within the Keller Williams International, where they're giving all this money away, which, oh, by the way, we will be winning the gold medal, $100,000, is that we recruit. I know you're all scared because I just said that ugly R word. Put your deodorant on if the word recruiting scares you. If we recruit R2s, producing agents, so it's going to be, we're tracking it. And here's the deal. You guys who sell real estate know R2s. You know agents that close 8 transactions or more a year better than I do. And so here's the winning prize. We will reduce your cap by 50%. So whether you're an individual cap or you're on a team, we will give you a 50% discount off of your cap if your R2 that you hand over to me that we bring on board joins us anytime between November 1st and February 28th. You influence an experienced agent to come on board. Now, my next question I'm going to hear is, do I have to recruit? So let me repeat. No, never, nada, nope. Does anybody else speak another language? Because I don't speak any other language besides English. Say no, nah, no, in another language. N-O, no, no, no. You do not have to recruit. So what you need to do is just be you. Be you. You guys, right now in this office, we have so many agents that have stories. You don't even realize the stories that you have inside you that you could share with somebody who is looking for something more in their life or their business. whether that's the Shipleys that are now hiring onto their team, and they're going to be following the career visioning process. And Dawn changed based on her motivational interview, what really lights her up. Whether it's Casey Mayton, who's been building his profit share tree by bringing on amazing new agents, whether it's Dan Schmidt, who is now building a team and going to learn about the organizational model, whether it's everybody who's on the 2021 Associate Leadership Council and they're going to learn about budget model. So you have a story. So my job is to help you tell your story. My job is that when you hand over an R2 agent to me, a producing agent, they actually want to meet with me because you enlighten them with your story. You met them for coffee, you met them for lunch, you had a Zoom safely, or whatever that might look like. You had a conversation over the phone and you said, hey, listen, I just want to share with you. I'm Sue Arnold, and I just want to share with you something that has changed in my world and in my life since I've joined Keller Williams. I am not calling to recruit you or talk to you about splits. I'm just calling you to tell you, because I believe, just like when we go to a really great restaurant, that we have to go spread the word and the excitement, because what we do over here in this office is very different than any other brokerage. So that's all you need to do. And I will help you with that. I will pull your numbers. I will remind you of your story. You are not recruiting. However, in order to qualify, you have to hand over a warm lead, because trust me, I cold call all day long, right? Not all day long, but a lot. It's just much more easier and fun when you've warmed them up, teed them up, shared your story, and now you hand them over to me. The likelihood of me bringing them on board is much higher, if that makes sense. So that's what we have for you. Now, wait, I just got really excited. Okay, so wait, this isn't even on the flyer. I just thought of another really great idea. So I didn't even get approval yet. So Scott, you're just gonna have to approve it. So whatever I say right now, Scott, can you unmute yourself and will you approve it? Do you trust me? You trust me? I got another thing that just popped in my head. You do? You good? You ready? Like, say it out loud.
Yeah, because I didn't even know about this either. So I mean,
okay.
until you went through it. So I mean, sure.
Okay. Oh wait, I got another idea. For every single person who ends up winning this $12,000 or $4,000, 50% off, I'm going to put your name in a hat, and I'm going to you're going to have zero cap for the next 12 months. Zero.
Wow.
Okay. Woo! Say you approve, Scott. Say you approve. Yay!
He's eating. I approve, Kim.
Too late now.
Okay, so, all right, so I'm here to help you. I am going to talk about this every single week for the next 17 weeks. This contest is 17 weeks long. We are winning the gold medal together, and everybody's going to benefit from it. I don't want all that. I want to give it away. I want you to have it. Like I have never been more passionate about anything in my entire life. This gift is what I want everybody to receive a part of. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. So there are going to be a ton of different tools that we are going to give you to help out. Okay. So on the next slide, what Keller Williams is giving us is we have to like spread the word in a very easy way. And so Allison, is my next slide that, okay, perfect. So they're giving us a whole toolbox, and I don't know if you've noticed, wait, I gotta go turn on my light. The motion detector went off. So I don't know if you noticed, but I've been starting to post these things on my my public page, not our private, not in our group, because I have a lot of R2 agents, experienced agents who are friends of mine. So they're going to give us everything that we need. So the more that we spread the word on social media without realizing it, we're making all of those zillions of impressions, right? That's marketing 101. And so Abby is going to send you an email daily of the posts that you need to do on your social media, on all of them. She's going to give you the graphic. She's going to give you exactly what you need to do. Literally, if you look at the screen, the graphic that I posted yesterday, I took this graphic and I copy and pasted the words, and bada bing, I was done in 10 seconds. On your public page, because you are all friends with agents, it will make it so much easier when you call them to have time with them to share your story, or I call them. And so that's where we're also going to help you. And then again, let me emphasize, if you need to know what your story is and what you're talking about, call me. I will give that to you. I will give you everything that you need, because it is not, you do not need to recruit. You do not need to talk splits, none of that. You just need to share your story. That's it. Are we excited? Like, we are going to win the gold medal, you guys. I can see it. I see it all over your faces. I can tell, especially, yeah, I can tell. I can totally tell. Yeah, we're excited. Okay. Anybody have anything to add who's on leadership about this right now? No. Okay. All right. Awesome. So you will share, I will share more as we continue to go on, and this morphs because it's 17 weeks and I don't know what Keller Williams is doing. Like every week they give us an assignment, but our only assignment this week is to post. Abby will send one out today. It'll be a separate email. It will not be in the team meeting recap, so it's easy for you to find. And then we go and we win the gold medal. And we all win. Okay, that's what I have. Next. So excited. Okay, here's my assignment. Everybody, get a piece of paper and a pen. And when you get it, hold it up, so I know you got it. For those that are showing your faces. Get your paper, your pen, your paper, your pen. My free pen! Did you see I got a free pen when I voted? First time ever. Thank you, COVID. And it's blue. One of my favorite pen colors. Okay, are we ready? Got your pen? Okay. Write the number 1. And then next to number 1, put need to know appointments. Number 2, are we ready? Did you get it? Let me know. Look up when you're done. Cool. Number 2, leads. Okay. Number 3, stop the roller coaster. Okay. Number 4. What's a fun word that I can explain number 4? We'll just call it leverage. Leverage. Number 5, squirrel syndrome. I wish I need the squirrel.
My brother at Skedaddle always has squirrel syndrome.
Squirrel syndrome, okay? Number 6, most important. Look up what, let me know when you're ready. Are we ready? Good, we're ready? Okay, cool, all right. Now I'm gonna explain what each of these means. And when you're done, you're gonna pick one. You're gonna pick one and only one. Okay, so number 1, we talked about appointments. This is for anybody who has graduated launch and needs to know exactly how many appointments they need to have in order to reach their goal. This equals the economic model. That's what number 1 is. I'm going to say graduated launch only because launch agents, you will eventually need to know this, but right now your number 1 concentration needs to be to go close a deal. That's why I'm going to shift it a little bit. So that's what you would pick number 1, if that's what your number 1 need is. Number 2, leads. Right now you need a closing ASAP or you're getting out of the business. That's what I mean by leads. Or you are a veteran agent and you need to close more deals. That's what number 2 means. Number 3, I called it roller coaster. So this describes somebody who is a capper. So put capper next to it. And you don't know what you can afford next. You don't know if you can afford an agent, or if you can afford to spend money on marketing, or if you can afford to have client party. Number 4 is you are a capper. And in order for you to get to the next level, you actually have to hire somebody. Or you already lead a team and you're looking for better ways to lead your team and you feel like you're upside down. Number 5 is you want to have a relationship with your goals. You need to understand time block, prioritization, and get rid of that squirrel syndrome. And then number 6, what did I say number 6 was? I don't remember.
Most important.
Most important. You are an administrative person on a team, an operational manager, whatever your title is. You're the one that holds everything together for that team. And if it wasn't for you, they think they would get to the closing table, but they won't. You're the most important. That's our operations people that keep our heads above water. You're all going to commit to just 1 based on your need. 1 based on your need. I'm currently looking at the calendar. So number 1, I mentioned economic model. This is what I can do with you one-on-one, or Tina can do with you one-on-one. And remember, I said, I believe that if you've graduated the launch program, everybody should have this. If you do not know the economics of how many appointments it takes, buyer listings and listing appointments to actually roll up to get to your goal, you need to have a one-on-one ASAP to figure out what your economics are. If you're newly licensed, don't worry about it. Just go close a deal. 2, if you believe 2 is most important, you need to show up to the daily mojo. This is where we give scripts. This is where we call. This is, I need a lead ASAP or I'm getting out of the business. 3 is budget model mastermind. 4 is organizational mastermind. 5 is one thing mastermind. And 6 is operational mastermind. 1, pick 1. Though I will say this, the economic is going to be one that leads to something else. So you're going to do the economic and you're going to go to something else. When you look at this calendar, commit to 1. And I would suggest you commit to it at least for 6 months. Because what people don't realize is in every mastermind, if it's done right, there's an assignment, or there's an aha, or there's a follow-up, right? We're not there just to teach you, we're there to do so that we move you forward. Does that help? Break it down? Like when we look at this calendar and we're like, what should I do?
Yes, very much.
If you need help, reach out to anybody on leadership. We're here not to have you go to everything or feel overwhelmed or like, what do I do next? We're here just to help you, as we say, get the first domino, then the second domino, then the third domino. This isn't for everybody. Let's be purposeful. In November, it's a great time to start. We're in the last quarter of the year. And now commit to your 1 mastermind and go to it at least for the next 6 months, at least. Okay? That's what I had for you to help you with the calendar and how you're identifying. Does anybody else have anything to add with that or clarity around that? Was that a good explanation or anything?
That was a really good explanation. Thank you.
You're on it.
Cool. Okay, good. That's all I had about the calendar. Tina.
Hey there. Hold on, I'm trying to move all my stuff. Okay, so today we're doing how to do a CMA. Steph Sosa is going to be doing it from 1:15 to 3. This is going to be great for people who don't know how to do a CMA or who want to learn how to do it at a really higher level. Steph Sosa has a lot of knowledge when it comes to lending and how considerations are given in terms of making adjustments on appraisals. Her and I were talking about it yesterday. I think it's going to be an excellent class. Make sure to attend 1:15 to 3 upstairs in launch in the UKU University room.
Thank you.
Yay.
Allison Marr. There you are again. We're keeping you up here until you actually are on it. Is that okay?
Sure. Yeah, make sure you register if you want to get inspired.
Awesome. And this is your story. So you're going to share your story at how entrepreneurship changed your life. So that's cool. Awesome. Yay.
Thank you.
Oh, ho, ho. Here we go, people. It's November. Pay your invoice. Tina, do you have any, or not Tina, Cindy, do you have anything to add on this? Just pay your invoice, right? Pay it.
I do. I'm going to go fast because I'm having some remodeling done at my house. So you're going to hear some pounding and banging. But you guys are out of luck with getting the $25 discount. So we are pay up through the 30th and you don't get charged. And the state opened up their licensing so you can start renewals. And I don't know, is Lindy Burton on this chat? She wins my prize. I don't know what the prize is going to be yet, but it's going to be something cool because she was the first one to renew her license and send it to me like a second after they opened it up. So, and then I think Renee was the second one. So
What?
God's team.
What the heck?
They are on the ball. So please, I don't need your continuing education or your GMARC dues receipt. I need your Wisconsin real estate license receipt.
Awesome.
And I think they lowered the price. It's $74 this year. I thought it was $84 2 years ago.
Well, look at that. Get ourselves a half a cup of coffee. Love it. Awesome. There you go, people. Renew up. Okay, so everybody, if you are going into the training room today, wear your masks. So as we know, you'd have to be like, I don't know, your head in the sand or your head underneath your pillow, not to know that the cases are going up, 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 right? So I cannot emphasize this enough on your safety and everybody else's safety. Masks, 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 masks. I have nothing else to say. Social distance, only go where you need to go, do what you need to do. Yeah, that's what I have to say. So sorry, got to keep telling you. All right, Chris.
Okay, thanks, Kim. I appreciate it. I've got a couple of things that I just want to talk about that will add on to Kim's definition of everything that's on our training calendar. So tomorrow, join me for the One Thing Mastermind. For those of you that have been with me for the last few months, we're going to talk a little bit more in depth and kind of follow up on your 135s and your 411s, do a review. Last month's assignment was to review your 7 circles, rate them, pick one that you want to improve on. So we're going to talk about different ways to do that and how to use a 66-day challenge that we can hold each other accountable to on whatever circle it is that you want to improve on. We're going to talk a little bit about priorities versus tasks. We all have a lot going on and our to-do lists are way too long. We talked a little bit about looking at those things last time. So we're going to talk a little bit more about identifying what is a priority and what's a task, how to identify your top priorities and get them into your 411 and into your calendar. And then we're going to start talking about productivity hacks. I have a list of 10. We'll probably get through 2 or 3 tomorrow. And all of this will work together so that you are most efficient as possible to make sure your priorities are in your calendar and that you are time blocking and how to protect your time block to get your priorities done. So join me tomorrow for that at 1 o'clock, and then script practice sign up. We're going to give everybody another chance. We do have a lot of people signed up, so thank you for those who have already signed up. Starting next week, Tuesdays and Wednesdays on the 9 a.m. Mojo are going to be completely dedicated to script practice, role play, and handling objections. So you've got Joe, who's an awesome expert on Tuesdays. Sarah Dreyer and I will be on Wednesdays. So we're going to follow an agenda at 9 to 9:10. We'll be Tell Me Something Good and talk a little bit about that from 9:10 to 9:25. Bring us whatever objections you're having issues with, whatever scripts you would like to role play. We will not break out into rooms because we understand that not everybody is comfortable with that. So we're just going to role play live, talk about it, analyze it, practice, answer your questions. And then at 9:25, we're going to have some amazing quotes to get everybody motivated and get on the phone and make calls. So once you've signed up, and we're going to send that link out once more time, once those of you that have signed up for wanting to have a script practice partner, we'll send out another link to give everybody a chance to put down the days and times you would like to have a partner. We'll match you guys up. We'll include contact information. And then from there, if anybody needs extra help or wants any one of us to jump in, we're happy to do that. So any questions, you guys, let me know. And I hope to see everybody tomorrow at 1 o'clock on the One Thing Mastermind.
And Chris, can I just ask, how did the script practice partner thing come up? Was that on one of the morning huddles?
That and some one-on-one conversations that I've had with some of our newer agents, some that are still in the launch program. So we just kind of decided that if there's that many people who are interested, that we need to facilitate putting people together. I mean, even if it's twice a day. I have a script practice partner in Wichita, Kansas, actually. And we script practice for 30 minutes on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 to 11:30. That's huge, even if it's the only 1 hour a week. And so the people that came to me and said, you know what, let's bring everybody together that's interested. Just know that if you're interested, you make a commitment to someone, please keep that commitment. It's really important.
I love it. And, Chris has been in the business over 20 years and she's still practicing. And so you guys asked for it. She wanted to lead it, and it'll be up to you to schedule the time that you meet with your partner. You don't need a ton of time, right? And then as we know, originally we created those 9 a.m.s for you guys to help you. And you raised your hand and said, I need a little bit more help. And I really want to listen more and learn more. And so right there you have it. Tuesday, Wednesday, you're going to hear from the masters. And then you can also time block that time, as we've all been doing, from 9:30 to 10:30 to go lead gen. So I love it. Love it. Thank you. We are taking over. I mean, seriously, guys, we have everything here. This is amazing. Okay, next. I don't even know what's on next. Abby.
Okay. Well, as probably all of you know, there has been a huge update in Command, specifically around team functionality. And so this is something that actually affects everybody. So I'm sharing my screen to show a couple of things. So what rolled out is the contacts update version 3 for everyone. A lot of different changes with that. One of the coolest ones being you can now view 500 contacts at a time instead of 50. So I know that's been something that a lot of people have been waiting for. as far as tags, I know there has been a significant amount of issues with that. Mostly yesterday, they're getting more updates today. I did some testing on my end earlier, and I was able to import with tags, and then they showed up. Not everyone is having that consistent type of functionality. So as far as the team rollout goes, one of the most important things is to make sure that you have your team permission levels figured out. So this is something that the Rainmaker has to go in and do, because the default setting is to have standard permissions. And that only allows agents on your team to do certain things or see certain things. You can either do standard, enhanced, or unlimited. So I'll share this. This is rainonanswers.kw.com. So if you need to go through and change these settings, I've gotten a couple people reaching out saying, I can't, see so-and-so's contacts or whatever tasks, whatever it might be. First thing to do is make sure that these permissions are set how you want them to be. For an agent on your team, the settings will likely be standard or enhanced. Unlimited basically gives them Rainmaker access, and KWRI has you proceed with caution if that is something that you do provide to an agent on your team. So you're actually able to, and I thank you, Lisa, for allowing me to use your account. I know this is a surprise to you, but I was working with Yoli today, so I had your login. So when you're in your command account as a team, if you click on the drop down, you'll see that you have a personal or the team account. So if you want to go and set which account when you log in the command to default to, before you always had to go and select the team account every time you logged in, you can actually go and set your default. So it looks like Lisa already did this in your settings under command setting, general settings, default account, and then you can choose which account that you want to stay when you log in. That was a new feature that came out with the team update. Also, you're able to tab in between your team account and your personal account when you're in your contacts. So I won't necessarily show all of Lisa's contacts on here actually, but you're able to toggle between your team account and your personal account when you are in contacts, so that you can see these contacts are in my personal, these contacts are with the team. And a lot of people have to actually take those contacts from their personal and move them to the team. So that's something I can help with too, if that's something that you need to do. So lots of different updates. My biggest message is that there's current issues with tags showing up and tasks showing up. So just be patient with KWRI. I do know that all hands are on deck for this as far as getting it revised. And they've actually put out a bunch of fires throughout the day for all the things that launched. So if you are a team, it would be awesome to subscribe to Marty Miller's 66-day challenge for teams. So yesterday, he had started a new session of challenge for teams, day one, team account versus personal account. So each day he's going to post in the KW Command Facebook group about something that you can do with your team account to make sure that you have it up and running or that you understand it properly. What else? I think that's, I don't want to sit here and give you all the updates because a lot of this doesn't pertain to most people on the call. However, just know that there are some bugs going on currently that we will hopefully see an update for soon. I've been tracking a Google Sheet based on the command updates and what's being worked on and what's the progress of stuff. So feel free to ask if you have any questions about functionality. Does anyone have anything right now? I know I've talked to some people already, but this is like one of the biggest updates they've done. And to some point, there's only, for those that are frustrated, there's only so much that they can test in their field versus rolling it out and having it out in the active field. And so a lot of times it comes off as, well, they didn't test it well enough before they put it out. Sometimes that's the case. It definitely is. But when you have such a big rollout, it's just the nature of technology. And then they're expecting to go in and put out any sorts of fires or anything like that. So if you have questions about it or the status of things or what's potentially a user error versus a bug, please feel free to let me know, because I'm trying to stay on top of all these changes that ultimately affect other things in command down the road. So any questions for me? None? Wow.
Nope.
I think one thing to note too, that, you know, if you do have a team, this is a huge win. Like, they released a whole bunch of features that they've been working on for a long time. And the lead routing features have come out where there's round robin and weighted lead routing. And then the permissions and the team contact versus individual contact, like, this is all starting to come together. And like what she said, this is the biggest update that they've had. And when we get through this, the agents or the teams that have been in command and have put their stuff in command, this is like the final piece where we're moving forward, and we're able to work in this CRM and run our entire business out of it. And this is a huge step for that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, I'll post in our private Facebook group the updates that did roll out in like a little summary. I know Zach made an awesome post as well. Just giving you a snapshot of what was released. And then anything that I know of that's maybe not working at the time or has been fixed, I'm gonna do my best to keep you guys posted in our Facebook group. I don't wanna overload your inboxes or emails. But I will try to keep on top of it so that you guys know that you should be expecting, you know I can see all my tags in my contacts now, whereas I was talking to Zach earlier and it was inconsistent. He saw tags on some of his contacts, but not all of them. So anything that you guys can get to me, I can escalate it and give examples to Gordon, our regional tech trainer, and he will push it directly to KWRI and basically get it there faster than contacting support. So that's, I think, all I had.
Awesome. In case you forgot, we're winning $100,000 and the gold medal. Just want to throw that in there in case you forgot. I feel like I talked about it an hour ago. Okay, Michelle.
Hi, I'll go quick. So the one thing, well, there's two things that I want to talk about. The one is the food for families. We talked about that a couple team meetings ago, and my apologies for not mentioning it again last week. We're going to make some flyers and send out a separate email, but we still are looking to provide this meal to 10 different families, and we're looking for money donations for that. So ways you can contribute: you can write a check to NBR LLC. You can get a Pick and Save gift card. We're going to get the ham actually from the Honey Baked Ham store, but all the sides and things that accompany the food or the main dish being the ham will come from Pick and Save or cash. So the deadline on this has got to be December 15th. And so that gives us enough time to shop, to order the hams, and to deliver. Right now, we don't have even one family that has, an agent that has come to us stating that there's someone there, that a client or someone that they know that needs help and would like and appreciate a meal like this. So we are looking for families to give to. And it doesn't have to be a client either. It can be anyone that's, more in need or struggling more with food, whatever. What I didn't mention 2 weeks ago is that we'll deliver it very COVID friendly. So we will contact the family, tell them, decide on a delivery time, come into their driveway, I'll open my trunk, they take it out, and that's how we do it, contactless. So, so I'm looking for donations for that. We have collected $20 so far, so that will not even buy us one ham. So please dig deep into your hearts. We are not doing anything else this year as far as charity or charitable contributions. And I really think that we need to dig into our hearts and give so that we can do this. Does anybody have any questions on that?
So I love the reminder, and we'll keep reminding you every week and send out emails and reminders. I know we all need reminders in separate emails too. So thanks. That's perfect.
Yeah, if there's someone that you know of that would benefit or would like to receive something like this, you can contact myself, Abby, Allison, or Mia. We can all take the information and we'll have a Google sheet that we kind of start gathering the information for as far as like contact information, address, things like that. Secondly, I think I might have another slide. So I don't know if a lot of you know Ian and, oh my gosh, Katie Scott. They run home team inspection services. And what Ian does every month, they contribute part of their $10 for every home inspection that they receive from a Keller Williams agent to the KW Cares International Fund. And so he updates me every month on how much he's contributed so far. And year to date is $3,000 for all of the Keller Williams market centers. So I just wanted to give a little plug to him. These are amazing people. We have gotten to know this husband and wife team throughout the years, and they work 6 days a week. They are able to get buyers right now in 3 to 5 days. They always were at that 48-hour turnaround, but with COVID and now daylight savings time, that's making that time frame a little bit longer. But all inspections for them are approximately 90 minutes. And if the house is bigger, they don't go over, they just get more people to help with no extra cost to the client. They tell people to budget for 2 hours so that clients don't feel rushed and can ask questions. Again, they give $10 for each one of these home inspections to KW Cares. All reports are delivered on the same day, and then they do offer special rates for VA loans and military and first responder discounts. So I just, not only are they good people, but I don't think I've ever heard one bad thing about their services. I've heard nothing but good things. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but we've gotten to know these two throughout the years, and they are always there for any events. Anytime we ask them to sponsor anything, they're there for us that way too. So just all around good people that have a really good service. So just want you to keep that in mind the next time you need a home inspection. Give them a try just once. Trust me, I don't think you'll go to anyone else after that.
Michelle, I'll put in a really quick plug. They're number one in my list, have been since I've met them. They are the most kind, caring, intelligent, wonderful people. They do a phenomenal job with home inspections. They really are. And they always send at least 2 people. They work together as an amazing team. They all around are just great people and do a phenomenal job.
Agree. That's it.
Awesome. And real quick, if you do not know what KW Cares is about, so if you go to kwcares.org, KW Cares is a nonprofit, and they have helped over 180,000 associates, meaning agents and anybody at KW. They've awarded $48 million in grants and helped over 4,245 families. And people say, I don't know my numbers. So KW Cares is there to support anybody within the Keller Williams system, and it's a nonprofit that grants those that are in need. So there's the KW Cares National Fund that you can donate to, as well as KW Cares Local, where we build up our funds. Because someday we will have somebody in our KW Local family here in this office that will want to apply for a grant, whether they are going through a health condition, whether they lost their home to a fire, or they are in need. That is what KW Cares is there for. It's to support its associates. hurricanes. Right now, I think they're probably helping with hurricanes or flooding or any natural disaster, because we are all about community, which is our family. That's what KW Cares is about. So I encourage you to learn more by going to kwcares.org. So just wanted to throw that in there because there's so much to learn about KW, and all of us may not know who cares it. KW Cares is. So thank you. Tina.
Hey. Okay, so we have a really exciting announcement. Yay. I want to welcome Steph Sosa as our new productivity coach.
Is this cowbell worthy?
Yes, for sure, cowbell worthy. I don't have one, but yay! Steph has been in real estate or surrounded by real estate in lending for over 20 plus years. She has an amazing amount of knowledge and wisdom, and she is going to be an amazing productivity coach. We're so excited to have her. Steph, are you on here? I'm sure she is. Do you want to say something?
Oh,
We're
sure.
so excited you're here.
Thank you. I am so blessed to be here and to be part of this awesome company. I went through the KPA, which was a very daunting process, but made it through. It was a very different interview than I've ever had before, but it was very insightful on myself and my big why and why I love pouring back into others. So I'm just really excited to start working with all the people in PC, and I'm actually in the new PC office. I did have two cappers in training here with me, but one had to take off. So yeah, if you are in the PC program, come on in because this office is for all of you.
Yeah, so I took Steph through the whole career visioning process. And so it was a really interesting process for her to go through the first time, not really knowing anything about it. And like Steph said too, if you haven't seen the new PC office, stop in there. It's a great space. That'll be where Steph will have her office, and then all the PC people in the PC program, can go in there and work and listen to stuff on the phone. There's nothing like listening to a veteran agent talk on the phone, negotiate deals. You won't have a better learning experience than that. So stop in there. I encourage all of our agents just to pop in and see what Steph's doing. She's decorating it, so it's going to be really neat. Really, really neat.
What? You didn't hire me to decorate it?
No, but maybe you could give her some of your pens, like the one you got today that you shouldn't have.
I was on this to give away one of my pens for the one that I got for free. It was free.
It literally doesn't matter. Throw it in the garbage, please.
Sorry, I'm a closet hoarder. Okay. Yay.
Okay. Next.
So excited. Oh my gosh.
Yay. So we want to send a big congratulations out to Jeffrey Anderson for graduating from the launch program. Woo! Awesome. Great job, Jeff. Thank you so much. Feel free to still attend all the launch stuff that we have going on. We always encourage people who, even though you've graduated, doesn't mean you can't still come to group coaching, doesn't mean you can't come to the workshops. We'd love actually when agents who have graduated still participate, because you guys have wisdom and knowledge to share with the newbies. So
and who were there? What Shipley's? Were you the transaction mentor?
Yes.
That is correct.
yeah.
Jeff's doing great things. He's got several more pending for this month. Like he's gonna rock it.
He's busier than we are right now.
Yes.
So he's doing it.
That's awesome.
Watch him next year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great job. And Chris McKenzie.
Oh which one? Which one? Okay.
Yay! He's also graduated from the launch program. So excited. We're actually kind of sad to see him go. I mean, we always are kind of sad to see all of them go, but Chris is such an amazing knowledge when it comes to tech. So if you guys ever have any tech questions, reach out to Chris. He's more than happy to help. I know he's meeting people in the office now and helping them build Facebook ads and smart plans. I mean, so he's killing it. We're so happy that he's graduated and wish him all the best.
And who was his transaction mentor?
Also
us.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, Shipley's. Yeah.
Who's next? Who's
Wow.
next?
Wow.
I see a pattern.
Yeah, maybe there should be like some, competition. Who can get their
What transaction mentor gets their,
mentee graduated quicker?
How much is our cut of the 100K?
No, we always tell them our goal is to get them through this program as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Like get them into production and like we're still here to help, but like graduate.
We're still gonna do like group calls and they can still text us and call us whenever they want. So, I mean, it doesn't stop here. It does in one way, but it doesn't really.
Love it.
Great job. Great job,
Thanks.
guys. Okay, so coming soon and buyer needs. This is where we can open it up to everybody. If you have any listings coming soon, we'd love to hear about them.
I do. I have a bungalow in Washington Heights, 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, some pretty updated. It'll go live next week, 260. And then I have a duplex on South 8th Street. That's 2 over 2, 135.
Awesome. Anybody else? Nobody has any more listings coming?
I have 2. One will go live on Friday. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch on Rangeline Road in Glendale, 259. Nice updates, nice family room, fireplace, really nice yard across the street from the golf course. So you have quiet neighbors across the street. And then I've got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, early 1900s home coming up on College Avenue in Waukesha, really close to Carroll College. That'll be at 150. It is priced because it's going to need some updates. It's been in a rental, but it's really nice shape. It's more cosmetic stuff than anything, but it does have 2 full baths. Really nice dining room, cool wide moldings and stuff are still there. So that'll be 150. That should go live on November 11th.
Awesome. Okay, anybody else? Listings? Nobody?
We need listings.
Yeah, we need listings.
Nobody.
Scary. Nobody's got a listing. Okay, so I'm afraid like
My house for 3 times as much, then I will sell my house.
but then where will you live?
Exactly.
Okay, so buyer needs?
Yeah. Something.
I have a buyer need. They're open to 3rd Ward, downtown, East Side area, up to 500,000, but it needs 2 bedrooms and needs 2 parking spaces.
Okay.
That's the only like super specific one I have.
Okay. Okay, well, we need some more listings, so we should all be lead genning for listings right now, I guess.
Yepper.
Okay, that's it then.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody else? I can't remember. What? I don't understand what your background is, Scott. I'm very confused and distracted. Who?
Ian and Katie Scott.
What?
It's me and the home team, the inspectors. I picked them both up at the Real Producers event.
Oh, I didn't know. Cool. Love it. All right. Oh, I have a really good suggestion for those of you for Michelle's donations. For all of you who are going to be getting their cap reduced by 50% or possibly 100% if your name is picked in the drawing, feel free to write a check out to Michelle for $12,000. Got that, Michelle? I'm getting you your money, right? Or the 4,000 if you're on the reduced cap because you're on a team. Awesome, guys. All right. That's all I got for the good of the cause. Go have an amazing week, and I'll be in touch because we are gold medal winners. We are the champions of the world.
Bye.